This video will show you how to replace the passenger side rear exterior door handle on a Ford Transit-250. This will be mounted to your passenger side rearward door. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. The first thing we have to do is carefully open the door enough that we can gain access inside of the door jamb. Now with the door in the open position, we're looking for this small plastic plug. I'm going to carefully pull this out of place. You want to be careful, this could potentially go flying out. I'll just pry it out of there. I'm using a trim tool so I don't scuff my paint. Now with that removed, if you were to look deep inside of the port, you're going to find that there's a T20 torque screw that needs to be loosened. It does not need to fully be removed. While doing so, I'm holding on to my door handle bezel. I'm attempting to wiggle it. Once it's loose enough that this can be removed, we'll pause in this area and we'll continue on the removal process of the handle itself. For this, I'm just using a T20 bit driver. Starting to get some movement here. Go and remove that bezel. Just a quick inspection of that. Let's take hold of the door handle. We're going to give it a wiggle. You want to slide it rearward so it starts pulling out and away, and you can remove that from the door itself. There it is, friend. Now our new handle came with new gaskets, so we're going to remove each of the two of these. Typically you can do this by hand. If you have to pry, just use a trim tool so you don't scratch your paint. Has a couple locking tabs. We'll set that aside for disposal. Same thing for the other one over here. Just try to find a lip to make your way under. Pull it out of place. Prior to installation of any brand new part, let's make sure we clean and inspect our mounting area. I'm just going to use some glass cleaner and a clean rag. Obviously, it's your vehicle. Clean it as well as you deem fit. We're essentially just making sure nothing's rotted and weak. Let's start with our brand new seal kit. We'll make sure we line it up. You want to try to press in on the locking tabs. Just work your way around here. We essentially just need to make sure this thing does not fall out of place. Pressing it in. Move along to the next. We have our locking tabs on one side here. Starting with the rearward side, we'll slide that in and press in the other portion. Let's get ready to install that brand new door handle. We're starting with the forward side where this hooked end is. That's going to slide into here. As we have that aligned, we'll continue on pivoting the rest of it in. Now, if you look closely, we can see that we have a hooked end here. Looking inside of there, there's a small lever that we need to make sure this hooked area is behind. Now I'm pressing this all the way towards the door. It is flush. I'm going to continue on pulling this what would be forward. Once you have it in place, just go ahead and pull on that handle. We want to make sure that it comes out and, of course, retracts back in. If it does not pull back in, you're not on the other side of that lever like you need to be. Now it's time for the brand new bezel. As far as the bezel, line it up with the door, press it in as far as possible. Now we're going to make our way inside the door jamb so we can tighten that mounting bolt. Okay, right there is bottomed out. I'm only taking it a tiny bit further. Keep in mind, we're screwing this in up against plastic. We'll take hold of the bezel, give it a wiggle, make sure it's secured in place. Go ahead and protect the area with your plastic protective cover. The next thing we need to do is test the functionality of the door handle. We're going to do that prior to shutting the door. To test the functionality of the door handle, I'm going to be using a 1/4 inch extension as the striker, which would be attached to the body of the vehicle. If you were to shut the door, the latch would go over the striker. Now at this point, I'm applying pressure like I'm trying to open the door without pulling the handle. It does not release. With the door in the unlocked position, let's go ahead and pull on that handle and make sure the latch does release. Let's test that one more time. Applying pressure, and it releases. Perfect. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.